That's where I'm bound. I know when I get there, the first thing I'll see is the sun shining golden, shining right down on me. And the trouble's gonna lose me. Won't leave me behind. And I'll stand up proudly to peace of mind. Way over yonder is a place that I've seen from a garden of wisdom in a long ago dream.
So there's the joy of cooking, the joy of sex, the joy of stats, the joy of quilting. It seems that we can have fun with joy. Children at play can be hard to budge, as any parent of a 3-year-old has known. Not just because longer is better, but because they're caught up in the joy of the activity at hand, be it messy or even risky. When I was young, we kids loved to walk back to the schoolyard after school and swing on the swings. I can still remember the delight, the freedom, when I figured out how to pump and could go higher and higher without anyone pushing me. It felt like flying. And there was the heady risk of it all. Would I bounce out of the swing? Would I go so high I'd fly over the top bar? Could I stop? There's a wild joy to this sort of play. Joy is in the fiber of our soul. It's woven into the very stuff of our existence. Because joy is so foundational. Every other state or emotion can rest on top of joy. It can accommodate everything, even sorrow. This means that it's possible to grieve with your whole heart and still sense your joy. Sorrow prepares you for joy. The ever-wise medieval Muslim poet and sage Rumi wrote centuries ago. Sorrow violently sweeps everything out of your house so that new joy can find space to enter. It shakes the yellow leaves from the bough of your heart so that fresh green leaves can grow in their place. It pulls up the rotten roots so that new roots hidden beneath have room to grow. Whatever sorrow shakes from your heart, far better things will take their place. Khalil Gibran's prophet was asked about life's joy and sorrow. The self-same well, he wrote, from which your laughter rises, was oftentimes filled with your tears. And how else can it be? The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. When you are joyous, look deep into your heart, and you shall find it is only that which has given you sorrow that is giving you joy. When you are sorrowful, look again in your heart, and you shall see that in truth you are weeping for that which has been your delight. They are inseparable. In her autobiography, Agatha Christie wrote, I like living. I've sometimes been wildly, despairingly, acutely miserable, racked with sorrow, but through it all, I still know quite certainly that just to be alive is a grand thing. The simple joy of being alive. So basic. It's mind-blowing. And there exists within each of us the potential for simple and open awareness in which we feel happy and light, at peace, joy. In contrast, suffering or unhappiness is often very complicated when life is out of balance with toxic relationships and hidden wounds and indecision or habits that take us over. Life becomes dense, weighed down by superfluous things. Maintaining all the complexity takes tremendous energy. So we seek to let go, many of us, to simplify our lives, living simply and simply living, sensing that there is more joy in pursuing less than pursuing more, slowly in small steps, restoring simplicity, finding joy and freedom, and then giving it away. Because joy cannot be captured or contained. As the German writer Goethe said, as beautiful as the world is, and so many the joys that float through its wide dominion, alas, when we would seize its joy, it takes wing, it flies. Joy is not in things, it is in us. Joy increases as you give it, and diminishes as you try to keep it for yourself. In giving it, you accumulate a deposit of joy greater than you ever believed possible. The spirituality of all the world's religious faiths share this insight, that we get more joy out of giving joy to others. I do find more often than I like to admit that, like bumper stickers, internet proverbs can actually be kind of insightful. And so, as the anonymous internet proverb says, the body heals with play, the mind heals with laughter, the spirit heals with joy.